Creating a validation list. For my example, I will be using the month of the year. I will have two sheets. This is what's going to be visible in the end user. And for the second sheet, I will be keeping it invisible so the users cannot see it. But you don't have to do this. It's just my preference. Starting with the first month, then dragging down so we can go all the way to December. Then highlighting the range that you will be working with that you want in your validation list. Once it's highlighted, go to the name box and rename it month of year. Using the second sheet, I'm going to type select a month, which then I'll be using the validation list. Go to your ribbon and select the Data tab and press Data Validation. With the menu that comes down and click Data Validation, under Setting Allow, we're going to change that to List. Now this is where your source will go to your source list. What you have to do is press on the equal sign and then put the list that you want to use, which in this case, month of the year. Now the user will have the option to select the month. It shows students' names and their exam results. We are trying to work out if the student has passed or failed. The word pass against any student who gets 60 or more, and the word fail against any student who hasn't received the particular mark or lower. Using the if function, it is made up of three parts. First part is some sort of test, and our test in this case is the number column B is greater or equal to 60. If the student has passed, the value of true will pass. If they didn't get greater than or equal to 60, then they have failed, so the value of false is the word failed. Press 2B greater than or equal to 60. If it is true, then we want the word pass. As you can see, the student has failed, and this is how you work the if function. If you drag the cell to the last student, Excel will evaluate each student's result. When you need to find information from a large spreadsheet or looking for the same kind of information, use VLOOKUP. Using a piece of data you know, for example, someone's first name, and in order to find out information you don't know, in this case their zip code, I will enter someone's first name and find out their zip code. To do that, I will click the cell where I want to see the zip code, entering the equal sign and looking for VLOOKUP. Enter D26 because that is where I will type the first name, follow that with a comma, and I will enter the range of cells that contains the information that I want to search. Then press comma again, and I will type the number 8, which is the column of the zip code, and then comma again, then finally typing false for an exact match. You can see that there is an error because I haven't entered anything in cell D26. When I enter the first name, such as Art, I will get the zip code.